It's the Oscars red carpet, and the stars brought their fashion A-game for Hollywood's most glamorous night. And this panel of fashionistas has seen it all, from faux pas to fashion forward. With host Dana Devon, they are the Fashion Fanatics.
Welcome to Fashion Fanatics Academy Awards, only here on Reels. I'm Dana Devon, and we are celebrating the very best and the very worst, of course, on the red carpet. So before we get to the Oscar glam, let's welcome our wonderful style experts. Our first fashion authority is a favorite on Ellen and the Doctors. She is a beauty and style guru, Kim Douglas. Hello, honey.
Hi, Dana.
Good to see you. All right, she is the co-host of Hollywood Dailies here on Reels. Say hello to our resident fashionista, Viviana V. Hill.
Hello, good to be here.
So good to have you. All right, he's appeared on television's most popular style shows, red carpets, and he's dressed some of the biggest stars in Hollywood. Sam Savora, hello, cutie.
What's up, you guys?
Good to see you. And finally, he is the go-to guy in Hollywood for luxury jewelry and accessories. We are thrilled to welcome back Michael O'Connor.
Thanks,
Hi, darling.
Dana. Great to see you guys.
Good to have all of you guys here. Let's begin with the A-list celebrity couples who were there to bring their A game. Okay, who did you think, Michael?
Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. She brought her A leg. That leg was everything.
Speaking of everywhere, do you know that her leg has its own Twitter?
Oh, yeah,
now?
with 8,000 followers already.
It's unbelievable.
More
Now,
than we do.
she was in that fabulous velvet by Versace. He always looks elegant. And there's a very special little bond between them. And when we talk about jewelry, we'll get there.
Yeah, she needed to bring more than that black, over the black dress.
I thought she looked hot. That body, the waist. I'm glad that someone had some drama, like that full skirt felt like the Oscars to me. I thought that was one of the few moments that felt Oscar-y last night.
Who did you like, Viviana?
You know, there were so many really amazing couples on the carpet, but I gotta say, one of my favorites was Little Miss Piggy and Kermit the Frog.
Heart, Miss
Yeah.
Piggy.
I loved her hair, for one. She looked fantastic, and Zach Posen, nonetheless. And of course, Kermit was wearing Brooks Brothers. I mean, they were adorable. But of course, we have to go to the quintessential red carpet couple, George Clooney and Stacey Keibler. I mean, they just looked like they were going to take the night. Now, George didn't take any awards home, but he did have his gold statuesque girlfriend.
He slept with his
obsessed
down.
with this
Yeah.
This dress was a showstopper for me and a total knockout. One of my absolute favorite dresses of the night.
It's like one word for her was finally.
Yes, finally.
Finally.
I just thought it felt like, like gold lame, like, I hate that phrase, old Hollywood, but this is I'm not saying it, but this is like the new Hollywood, because to me, this felt like taking influence from the old days and bringing it up to date. And I think Marquise is so structural and statuesque, and she's like 7 feet tall.
Yes.
So I think that it worked so beautifully on her body. Well, I happen to love, and these are two people that you don't really talk about a lot on the red carpet, Gary Oldman and his wife, Alexandra Edinburgh. I thought, wow, Gary Oldman and Paul Smith looked fantastic, and I thought Alexandra Edinburgh just sexy, the creaminess and the lightness of her skin against that dress, the sparkle, the sex appeal. It was Roberta Cavalli. I thought they were a really strong couple last night.
She looked gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Well, I think bringing a little bit of royalty to the red carpet was really a great touch. And who expected to see Princess Grace's son, Prince Albert of Monaco, and his new wife, Princess Charlene? I thought they looked great. They really did. They just brought a little extra class to it. She was very elegant, a little, some people are saying icy, but that's just part of her whole regal look. I really loved it.
Let's dive right into the trends and who wore them best. Sam, let's obviously start with you.
Everyone looked gorgeous in this soft, what I'm calling a soft one shoulder. It almost fell off the shoulder, a tousled, very sexy look. To me, the shoulder line is one of the most beautiful things on a woman at almost any age. So Stacey Keibler in that gorgeous Marquise gold dress, falling off the shoulder. You're seeing Kate Mara here. It's a little bit slouchy here, a little too droopy, but I do love the look. It looks romantic to me. And my favorite, perhaps, last night, Mila Jovovich in this stunning Elie Saab couture dress from 2009, actually. Her first time at the Oscars. This is what we expect to see at the Oscars, flawless. From head to toe, that icy, silvery white dress, perfect hair, perfect makeup, and again, that romantic, soft one shoulder. I
Take
loved
note.
it.
This
Yes,
is what we
everybody,
expect.
This is what we expect, and
This is your homework, people.
classic and stunning to me, and she was a knockout.
And what did you like? What trends did you see?
You know what? I loved the big pops of color. I really did. I just think Angelina in the black and so-and-so in the white. It's
Over
like,
at
okay,
.com.
let's get some color. And I loved coral. It was one of the strongest colors on the red carpet, and I think it looks good across the board. And Michelle Williams was my favorite.
Yeah.
She just rocked it. Natalie Portman also wore that kind of color hue of that coral, and she was so pretty
And getting a lot of
elegant.
slack for the polka dots on her dress.
No, I didn't
which
like
I
it.
actually
I know.
loved.
I thought it
actually
looked
loved
cheap.
Yeah, I loved
I
it
thought it
too.
looked
This
not
was
like it.
vintage Christian
But
Dior.
I didn't. I think I'm the only person in the world did not love Michelle Williams. I thought there
Are
was
you
a lot
kidding me?
going on.
We're gonna
with
duke
that
it out
little
later.
bow.
I thought there was a lot going on. I know. I'm the
I
only
agree.
person in the world. Michael, who did you like?
Well, I really have to tell you that from a trend perspective, the biggest thing that I saw, and we saw this all over Fashion Week, was beading and that whole glamorous look of the 80s. I thought that that was amazing. And we saw that on so many people. We saw it on Ellie Kemper in Armani. We saw it on Rose Byrne. Okay, but you know who really I thought needed a little bit of work? Penelope Ann Miller. What was that? That was custom-made Badgley Mishka.
Custom made for someone else. Because
Custom-made
it wasn't for
somebody
her.
else. And it was not custom-made to not be worn with Spanx. I mean, spank her tummy, and I'm not talking in a good way, like after a fun date.
She was wearing Spanx. You could see
know,
them
the line.
pooling. You could see them at her thigh
yeah.
pooling. She looks like a poor man's Charlize Theron with that headband knockoff. That dress is wrong on so many levels.
But there were some great ones. Judy Greer, okay,
Amazing.
in Monique Lhuillier, absolutely
Look at that
beautiful.
dress.
I mean, to me, that was sleek and chic.
She's not a humongous star, you guys,
No.
and she really brought it to the
She
Oscars.
dressed
I thought
like
she
one.
dressed like a star.
Yeah, not a supporting character anymore. She's a main star now.
Yeah.
Now
Well,
you're back.
I have a trend that's not necessarily a good trend. I saw a trend of people wearing not age-appropriate clothing. Shailene Woodley must have got that dress from her grandmother's.
My nana wore that.
Her
at her wedding.
great-grandmother's closet.
Valentino.
I 100% agree with you.
loved
I
it.
hated it.
I'd love to see her in something flirty and fun. I mean,
I
there's
agree.
so many colors.
She did so well at the Golden Globes.
Oh my God, she was phenomenal.
She was a knockout.
Can we
Phenomenal
talk
at the
about
Golden Globes.
Bernice Bourgeot? I mean, she was another one wearing a frumpy grandma
She
dress
was an
with
oh
long
no.
sleeves.
She was a
Yeah.
Bernice oh no.
This is Ellie Saab Couture. This dress did nothing for her visually, nothing for her proportionally, nothing for her
It looked
color-wise.
like it was too big for her.
It
And
was
it looks
not
like I
flattering.
French braided
Another
her hair.
pastel.
which we'll get
Not
to,
flattering.
but-
She
good
actually
point.
would have.
Good point. Coming up on Fashion Fanatics Academy Awards, we have got the biggest red carpet risk takers. Who struck gold and who struck out completely in their worst song. And later, our picks for best and worst dressed. You know that's what you want to hear. Stick around, fashionistas. We'll be right back.